we found this list actually from a podcast, episode 10 song to be exact. And we're going to try to figure out what it is about these tunes that make them so popular with the ladies. What makes women want to belt them out?
Yeah. Is it the lyrics, the melodies, or maybe something about the artists themselves? I think this will be fun to break down.
Absolutely. Okay, so number 1 on the list, Tevin Campbell. Can We Talk?
Oh, man, a classic.
Right. Our source called it a timeless anthem of longing and vulnerability.
And I can definitely see why it's such a raw, honest song.
Yeah. I mean, Tevin's voice is amazing, of course, but it's those lyrics, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's like he's talking right to you.
Totally. It's like he's telling a story, not just singing. And that vulnerability, it's something that I think a lot of women can relate to and want to express too.
Definitely. Okay, moving on. We've got Miguel Adorn.
Oh, Adorn. Such a smooth song.
Yeah, the source called it a smooth and sensual hit. And the lyrics are all about love and admiration. Pretty universal stuff, I think.
Absolutely. Love, admiration, those are themes anyone can connect with. But there's something about the way Miguel sings it, right?
Right. It's like, well, it's almost intimate, like he's whispering into you.
Yeah, and that melody, like it just draws you in, makes you want to melt into it.
Okay, so up next, how about a little John Legend? Ordinary People.
Ooh, good one.
This one's a little different, right? It's called a heartfelt ballad about the highs and lows of relationships.
Yeah, and John Legend's voice, I mean, come on. It's powerful, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And that chorus, it's just so big, so full of emotion, it gets you right in the feels.
It really does. It's that combination of the simple piano melody and then his voice just soaring over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it mirrors the lyrics too, the ups and
That's-
downs, the tension and the release.
Absolutely.
All right, ready for a karaoke classic?
Hit me with it.
Let Me Love You by Mario.
Oh, I love this one.
Right. The source called it a straight-up karaoke favorite, and I can totally see why. That chorus, it's just begging to be sung at the top of your lungs.
Yes, it is. It's so catchy and easy to sing along to, even if you don't have, Mario's range.
Exactly. And it's got those repeated phrases, so it feels like a conversation almost, like you're singing with him or with a whole room full of people at karaoke.
A duet waiting to happen.
Totally. All right, now, are you ready for a song that I don't even think needs an introduction?
Bring it on.
Boys to Seconds? Men, End of the Road.
Come on, who doesn't love this song?
Seriously.
Hey.
The source called it an emotional masterpiece about love and heartbreak. And those harmonies, I mean, wow, they just add so much drama to the song.
It's like they're not just singing about heartbreak, they're experiencing it right there with you.
Right. It's so intense. Okay, let's change it up a bit. How about some Genuine?
All right, I'm down for some Genuine.
So anxious. This one is definitely, sultry, I guess is the word.
Yeah. The source called it a sultry classic.
And I mean, Genuine, he definitely knows how to set a mood with this one.
Oh.
It just makes you want to move.
It's that groove, it's in the rhythm, the way the music builds, and then...
Yeah. Like it's almost like a tease,
Exactly. Anticipation, desire, it's all there in the music.
Okay, so from sultry, let's go to, I guess, pure devotion, right?
All right, I like where this is going.
Brian McKnight, back at one.
Oh, yes, Brian and McKnight, the king of love songs.
Right. And this one, I mean, the lyrics are just beautiful. It's like he's proving his love,
Yeah, like he's not just saying it, he's laying it all out there. And his
Right.
voice, it just melts you.
It really does. And it's got that mix of vulnerability and certainty. Like he's both, yearning and committed at the same time.
It's a powerful combination.
Definitely. Speaking of powerful, how about a duet?
Ooh, I love a good duet. Lay it on me.
Casey and JoJo, All My Life.
Yes. This song.
Right. I mean, it's adored by men and women, and there's just something so raw and passionate about their voices together.
Absolutely. It's like their voices, they complement each other perfectly, Casey's got that rough edge, and then JoJo's voice is so smooth.
And those lyrics, I mean, they're so direct, so heartfelt. It's like you can't help but feel the emotion in them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how about we go way back?
Ooh, a throwback. I love it.
Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. It's pure a cappella, but it's so beautiful. Those harmonies are it's like magic.
It's incredible, right? How they create such a full sound with just their voices.
It's amazing. And the lyrics are so simple, so sincere, and they're just delivered so perfectly.
It just shows you that you don't need a bunch of instruments to make a truly moving song,
Yeah.
Just raw talent and emotion.
Right. Last but not least, we got to end on a slow jam, right?
Always got to have a slow jam. What do we got?
Usher, Nice and slow.
Oh, yes, Usher, the king of slow jams.
The source said it captivates with its romantic allure, and I gotta say, I totally agree.
It's so seductive and smooth. And Usher's voice, I mean, come on, he just oozes charm on this track.
Right, and he's got this way of, like, bending the notes, playing with the rhythm. It's like he's, I don't know, flirting with the music.
Yes, and it totally works.
Okay, so, wow. We just went through, like, a whole history of male R&B. So, like, what have we learned? Why do these songs resonate so much with women, do you think?
Well, I think it's a few things. It's the vulnerability, the honesty in the lyrics. It's the way these guys can just, pour their hearts out and make you feel every word.
Yeah, they're not afraid to be emotional, and
Yeah.
I think that's something that a lot of women appreciate.
Totally. And then you add in those killer melodies, the amazing vocals, the rhythms that just make you want to move.
It's a powerful combination for sure.
It is.
So now I got to ask you, we've been talking about male R&B, but what about female R&B? Are there songs out there that men love to sing?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that one.
Right. Something to ponder. Right. And maybe something for us to dive into on another episode.
Definitely.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. And, keep those R&B playlists going.
Keep the music playing.